Cześć! Witajcie w kolejnym odcinku Zagrajmy w Dziedzictwo Hogwartu. Ostatnio byliśmy na lekcji zielarstwa oraz na eliksirach. I też wykonaliśmy zadanie z mistrzowskim skrzyżowaniem róży. Oraz obecnie znajdujemy się w wiosce Hogsfield. Musimy porozmawiać z Nati, że bardzo się niecierpliwi. Przy okazji nie zapomnijcie zostawić komentarza oraz łapki w górę. Oraz subskrypcji, jeżeli wam się podoba.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Są czegoś, co znaleźliśmy u Gringottu.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Dobrze to słyszeć.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Co?
What are you up to now?
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
No właśnie, co się dzieje? Pomóż nieznajomy. Jak zwykle muszę wszystkim pomagać. Bo nie ma nikogo innego w pobliżu. O, tu jest jeszcze jedno zadanie poboczne jakieś.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven my... You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Wodna przygoda brzmi ciekawie.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Mamy zanurkować. Powinienem znać twoją
You seem to
rodzinę.
think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Tam lepiej, żeby o mnie usłyszeli, a nie tam o tobie. Czym jest astrolabium?
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
Muszę o tym pomyśleć.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
No,
I do
chętnie ci
hope
pomogę.
you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Hoppa. Możemy popływać. Dziś nie silnie wypłynąć szybciej. Czyli gdzieś tutaj, daleko. Ale to jezioro jest gigantyczne. Ja. Zamek nocą, ale nie wiem.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
O, to chyba tutaj co? Szukaj. O, gustowny szkolny center. O, tutaj coś. Rękawice z czarnej skóry. Może tutaj. Ekstrawagancka peleryna. O, tutaj coś jest. Kapelusz zielarza. Już się robi ciemno. Może tutaj? O, udało się znaleźć. Astrolabium rodziny Pinch
I should
Smedley.
let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
No i wspaniale. Na pewno się ucieszy. Raz, dwa, trzy, szybciej płyń. Kamień szybciej. Co ty robisz? Jak ty płyniesz?
Didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Ciuchy magicznie same wyschły. Od razu. Grace, mam coś dla ciebie.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Tak, proszę.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again, and I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Misja ukończona. Paska syreny. Prawie 11 poziom. Wyzwanie ukończone. Też mamy lepsze wyposażenie. Trochę większa ofensywa. Kapelusik. O, dużo lepszy kapelusik, to dobrze. Też ekstrawagancka peleryna. Cudowny szkolny sweter. Dzień do broni. No proszę. Wyzwań. To nie poboczne. Wygląd wyposażenia kowany. Od razu osoba poczty coś dostałem. Lukano. Nadszedł czas, by wykazać się umiejętnościami pojedynkowania i przekonać się, czy ma szansę reprezentować szkołę. Spotkajmy się tam, gdzie zawsze, na finałową rundę skrzyżowanych różnych. To chyba już było, dobrze. Już mam wykonane. Ale teraz musimy iść za wątkiem głównym. Jakaś nieznajoma krzyczała.
They must have come this way. Think!
O, amigo.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time.
Bandyci.
Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stand aside!
O,
So,
takie płotki. Strzelby do ludzi. O.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Okej, następny. W części twojego przewodnika poświęconej kolekcji znalazł się nowy typ wroga. Znajdziesz tam cenne informacje o przeciwnikach, na przykład o ich podatności na działanie niektórych zaklęć.
You'll take this student off of my dead body!
not today!
Wow! Już? Już. Aha.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Nic pani nie jest? Wszystko dobrze?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Kim jest Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Badania, ciekawe.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
To niecodzienne.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Fascynujące.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Ej,
Revelio.
coś jeszcze masz? Nie?
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
A wirze, ciekawe. A tutaj... A tu ten dobry.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
Udało się? Chyba się udało. Trzeba było w odpowiedniej kolejności to zrobić.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Udało się.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
No proszę, łamigłówki Merlina. Każde wyzwanie przynosi inne nagrody. Rozwiązuj łamigłówki Merlina. Dobrze. Zarobiście jest. Mam jeszcze jakieś questy?
So Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Zadania. W prawie bezgłowym Nickiem. No dobrze. Tu jest zadanie poboczne, słodkie descending. O! Tu... Czyli nie mam teleportacji tutaj? To... O! Niedobrze. Dziedziniec wiaduktu. No dobra, przejdę się tam. Blokujemy sobie szybką podróż przy okazji. Mamy teraz zagadki Merlina do rozwiązywania. Jeśli na nie natknę, to spróbuję je wykonać.
This looks intriguing.
Nie ma przeciwników? Tak. Daleko jeszcze? Niedaleko. Przy okazji spróbuję wykonać zadanie poboczne. Ja postawię sobie znacznik na zadaniu pobocznym. Brakują te strony, to nie. To było jakieś zadanie poboczne. W wielkiej sali, tak? A? Gareth będzie miał jakieś zadanie dla mnie. Mam nadzieję, że nie wysadził w powietrze pół Hogwartu. Zasadnie skąd mam jeszcze te 6 miksturek leczących, bo przecież 3 złożyłem, a 3 mi się nagle same pojawiły, bardziej się znalazłem. Nie pamiętam.
Rebellion!
Tutaj jest jakieś tajemnicze przejście. O, skrzynka. Tam. Koń. Poczekaj, samo się otwiera? Może tu może być niewidzialny? Kto wie? Tego jeszcze nie znam, czyli to jest to. Nie. Nie? Nie. Coś tutaj może innego. No to się zajmiemy tym później. No sezamie, otwórz się.
Revelio.
A, tu jest ta mapa. Ten Hogwart jest nawet dosyć spory. Trochę obszerny. Zamek Polszego, którego jeszcze nie otworzę. Okej.
Revelio.
Takie gargulki czy coś. Wow. Przepięknie wygląda Hogwart nocą. Tutaj coś jest ciekawe. O, to jest kolejne to na Lumos, tak? Okej, ciekawe. Lumos.
Lumos.
To jest okno, jakieś drzwi, lampa. A gdzie to jest? No właśnie. Drzwi, lampa, okno. Nie, tutaj nie.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
No, gdzie to może być? Ćma. Ale to przy okazji się znajdzie. Tylko muszę pamiętać, że tutaj, że było właśnie to lusterko. Przy okazji się na to natknę. O. Nie. No dalej. Jeszcze mógł znaleźć tą ćmę po drodze. Może gdzieś tutaj. Jedne schody, drugi. Przejść. Gareth. Gdzieś ty się schował. Kurczę, czy tu jakaś jest kolejna zagadka? Może będzie jeszcze jakaś zagadka? Silnik kręci. Trzeba znaleźć odpowiednie czary. To jest jakiś... Tak. No dobrze wiedzieć. Tu się nie kręci. No. Gareth. No, żeś znowu wykombinował. To powiedz mi. A ty gdzie? Do dormitorium, już. Tak matwane to. O. Znalazłem kluczyk, który mnie gdzieś zaprowadzi. No proszę. No dalej. Leć. Aha, mam cię. I kolejny żeton domu. Żeton domu mamy.
Levioso!
Kolejna strona w Hogwarcie. Może poczekaj, bo on pewnie jest w dormitorium. No. Ma tak spać na podłodze.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
O, nie mogę się doczekać, by zobaczyć, co naważysz.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Z przyjemnością.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
O! Czyli to jest to samo przejście, którego Harry używał w więźniu Azkabanu. Nie może ci ktoś ich
Couldn't
kupić.
you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Czy to nie za
Are you
kradzież?
asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed. Trust me.
Spróbuję.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
No ale to później.
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Akurat tutaj jest znik.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
Tak?
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
No super. Co ja się wpakowałem?
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Oczywiście. Co mogę dla ciebie zrobić, Sir Nikolasie?
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
Tak, zgniła pieczeń. Co? Któreś znowu urodziny?
I beg
Po
your pardon.
śmierci?
Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
No tak, chyba masz rację. Fajnie się tak unosi nad ziemią.
Now, If you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course.
Revelio.
Here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Obraz z gruszką. Jeśli ktoś połaskocze gruszkę na tym obrazie przedstawiającym miskę z owocami, gruszka zachichocze, a następnie zmieni się w klamkę, umożliwiając wejście do kuchni Hogwartu.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining the sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
No. Gili, gili.
A student in the kitchen? What could they want? Found themselves a bit peckish, likely. You know how hungry growing humans can get. Certainly makes Rookie's job easier.
Hello. Can you point me in the direction of the rubbish?
Towards the other end of the kitchen. If it's not taken out yet, just follow your nose. You'll find it soon enough.
No tak, muszę iść do śmietnika. Na drugim końcu sali. O, muszę się dostać. Jak będę miał pomywanie.
It smells glorious in here.
No w końcu to jest kuchnia.
Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Jakoś nic tutaj brzydko nie pachnie. Oj. Ups. Eliksir wigenowy, fajnie. Się może przydać. Kolejna skrzynka.
Revelio. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
A tak, udało się. O, a ty kim jesteś?
A student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Wyczarowujecie jedzenie?
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and, of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
Czy macie jakieś
Are there
ograniczenia?
any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Muszę wolno tu być?
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back any time you please.
Dziękuję, lepiej już
It was
pójdę.
nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
O, strona z dziennika. To minął. Kwatery skrzatów domowych. Zawsze praktyczne i kreatywne skrzety domowe z Hogwartu stworzyły dla siebie przytulny dom. przypominający wioskę wśród beczek w kuchniach Hogwartu. Oczywiście nie można zakładać, że wiemy, jak ich mieszkania wyglądają w środku, ponieważ skrzydły domowe dysponują własną, niezwykłą magią. Okej.
Who knew all of this was going on right beneath our feet?
Revelio.
Nick, gdzie jesteś? O, czekajcie, czy tu jest jakiś... Naprawdę... O Jezu. O. Dobrze, dobrze jest. Tu jest coś. Co tu jest? Coś tu jakiś... To wygląda jakby to miało być... Obecnie niedostępny. Aha. Jeszcze nie mam obecnie niedostępny troszkę. Dobrze, dobrze. Tego to jest zaznaczone. Okej. Czyli to Nika, dobrze wiedzieć.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Fienke sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Patrick may help me in that regard. While, of course, also helping you.
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing.
Is the headless hunt dangerous?
Oh, the headless hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
No pięknie. Ciekawe, polowanie duchów. Tak, w książce też to było, że nikt chciał dołączyć do polowania. Czy może nie tyle co do polowania, co chciał być uznany za bezgłowego. Też jest prawie bezgłowy. Jakoś nie chcieli się na to zgodzić. A ciekawe jak to działa, że nawet jak ci odetną głowę, to potem jako duch nie masz już tej głowy, ale masz tą głowę. Aha. Niesamowite. O, gdzie nas to przyniesie? No. Czyta się, czy się nie czyta? No już. Tak, było kontur wskazuje twój aktywny cel, tryb celowania, ujawnia poboczny cel, a także siatkę zapewniającą dokładne celowanie. Też, że podczas wczytywania nie ma właśnie żadnej muzyki. O, jesteśmy na miejscu.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
To co to
Do
jest?
they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Ale chamy. Chamy. Tu jakieś jest sekretne przejście.
Revelio.
O, mapa z lewitującymi świeczkami.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
I zadanie pomocy. Znaleźć obszar polowania bez głów. Gdzie ja jestem? Naprawdę. Ja jestem w Hogsmeade, dobrze. Z obszarem polowania. Tu są zjazdy. Wander, Tire, Spab, Matka, Mac, Młodzieżowy. Posprzedaję te zbędne przedmioty, które mam, jak mam okazję akurat. O, plus 7 ofensywy, dużo. Te różne. O, ciekawe. Jeszcze nie podałem dla przechodzenia. O, plus 4 do obrony, no patrzcie, no. Idealnie. Zaraz znajdę miejsce polowań, tylko sprawdzam, czy... Aha. No dobra, czyli na razie nie mogę. No trudno się mówi.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Sir Nestor Absent.
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules.
Super.
What say you?
Dlaczego pan to robi?
Why are you using Jackdaw's head for this game?
Well, if you must know, Jackdaw's our newest member, so we like to put him through his paces.
Jakie są zasady?
Please, could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I cannot be more specific than that.
Jak straciłeś
How
głowę?
did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like the way things were being run in our county, so we took matters into our own hands. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of. Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
Dobrze, niech będzie.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
No proszę.
How delightful.
And then I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Good job, I suppose.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
I could do that too if I had a wand. The end of
Fajne polowanie. Jedynie... Gdzie on może być?
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
Ciekawe, jaki to jest wielki plac tej walki.
That ghost said I should blast away to my heart's content.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this.
You made this look easier than it's supposed to be.
Udało się.
I could do that too.
Strzelać do...
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
Why did I come back here?
Na pewno go znajdę. Udało. Jeszcze jeden raz.
And then I would be the one to clean up this mess.
Taki bałagan, przecież wszystko się samo raz.
I could do that too if I had a wand. And a body.
Ciach się ściana.
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
Gdzieś tu musi być. O, gdzie jesteś?
You're sure to find him. I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
Tu gdzieś. Nie, tu nie ma.
Oh, playing.
Gdzie jesteś głową?
And then I would be the one to clean up this mess. I could do that too if I had a wand.
No pewnie. Udało się? Udało się! Aha!
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
Co jest w jaskini?
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains? If I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
Kto ci odkrył głowę?
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Jak ci się udało
How
okryć
is it
Redka?
possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
Dobrze.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Misja ukończona. 260 punktów doświadczenia. Teraz musimy spotkać się z duchem na skraju zakazanego lasu. Tak. Powiedz profesorowi Figowi o komnacie mapy. A, czyli najpierw muszę się nauczyć Expelliarmus. No to super. Powiedz profesorowi Figowi o komnacie mapy. To... Na razie muszę wykonać zadania poboczne. Dobrze wiedzieć. Ale tym zajmiemy się w kolejnym odcinku Zagrajmy w Dziedzictwo Hogwartu. Jeżeli wam się podobało, zostawcie komentarz, łapkę w górę, subskrypcję. Tymczasem trzymajcie się. Na razie.